Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If it's the first time that you're coming across my channel, my name is Juliana. Thank you so much for being here with me this morning. And first, I just want to say thank God for life. Thank God that I am alive today. I am able to walk. I am able to talk. The fact that I'm standing here this morning, it's a blessing. Okay? So, in spite of what you may be going through, give God thanks because it could have been worse. So many person didn't wake up this morning, and so many person unable to move. So the fact that you are able to move, the fact that you are able to talk, the fact that you are able to go about your daily life, you gotta give God praise. So first, my office say, a big up to the man up above. Much love and respect. Anyway, guys, if it's the first time that you're coming across my channel, welcome. My name is Juliana. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload a video. All right, job. All right, go live. So today I'm having hot porridge. Yes, guys, no, just feel for something and not too. I'll say I had chips this morning, so I'm just having some oats to just wash it down. Welcome everyone, welcome. Like and share the stream out, guys. Like and share as you come on in. Welcome. So let's have a conversation. First, let me know where you're watching me from. If it's the first time that you're coming across my channel, as I said before, welcome. Guys, I'm almost finished. One thing we do, I love about this selfie stick. Trust me, places that I couldn't put my phone before. See this selfie stick, not even $10, and it's good. I think that you all should grab one of these. It's coming very handy because trust me, it come in really handy for me. So I know that it will come in handy for you guys. And it's not a promotion or anything like that, okay? It's not a promotion. Guys, I don't want no more porridge. Welcome everyone, welcome. Thumbs up the stream, guys. Like up the stream as you come on in. I don't know why I'm come over here with this thumbs up stream and I'm not over on TikTok. Is it because me used to over TikTok? So today I'm grateful for life. What are you grateful for? Because it could have been worse. Situation could have been worse, but because of the goodness of God that we are here. Jesus save life. Welcome. How are you doing? So we are grateful for life today. And I want to give God thanks for everything that He has done and for what He's about to do. Sometimes, we are going through a situation, and instead of we taking it to God, we try to, sorry, we try to do things on our own, which we are, that's where we go wrong. When you give God your situation, you don't go back and you take it back from God. No. When you give God your situation, whatever you're going through, Give it to God. Allow God to work, because sometimes we are trying to force God hand, which go so God doesn't work on our time. God work on his time. God time is the right time. And if we take the time out, a lot of person, we want what God can do for us, but what can we do for God? What can we do for God? So many persons out there, they want healing, they want God to open doors, but are you worshiping him? Are you giving him the praise? So we want to take something from God, but in return we don't want to give. It can't work like that. It can't work like that. You have to worship God in spirit and in truth. So you want God to bless you, you have to do the will of God. I know it's not easy. It's not easy, but if we start the process, God will definitely see us through. And you don't have to be a Christian, because people believe that you have to be a Christian to serve God. No, you don't have to be a Christian to serve God, but it's necessary. It's part of the process. So what we can do, we can start by saying our little word of prayer. And let me tell you this, if you're going out, ensure that you give God praise. Whatever you're doing in your life, you gotta ensure you give God a praise. Anything at all. You're going out for an interview, you're going out on a date, you're going out to do your daily shopping, whatever you're going to do, put God first and watch how God turn around your situation. I know sometimes they feel as if God forgot us, but God doesn't forget us. You see the moment when he's silent, that's the time he's working. Guys, this is my wig when I did put on this morning, but I don't feel like putting on any wig. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna talk about my experience. So let me just pull up a chair where I can able to sit down and I can able to have a conversation with you guys, because things wasn't always down or wasn't always good as others might say. Christ, welcome. Chris, welcome. Thank you so much. I don't know, the phone screen really dark. I really need a phone, guys. But I'm working on my equipment one step at a time. I know things, but I'm taking my time to do whatever I gotta do to make it on this platform. But God, you see, God timing is the right timing. I remember when I just started YouTube, I have no idea what I wanted, and not as clear as how I want things to go. But you see, when God is working, sometimes God have to remove you from a situation before he can bless you. Sometimes God have to remove you from a situation before he can able to bless you. And I do believe that, because I remember when I just started my platform, and guys, I'm gonna be giving you a story. It's not every help is good help, okay? So let me just get that clear. Let me clear the here. It's not heavy help that you should take. Sometimes somebody offer you help, go to God and ask God, is this the right channel? Is this right? Is this person doing it just for likes, or they're just doing it to have something over you? So we got to look at things on both angles. And I remember when I just started my channel was going okay. Everything was going good. I go out, I do my little fishing. I was doing, my channel was doing good because I was with this person, right? But you see, when you're with a narcissistic person who thinks they can control you because they are giving you money, that's why it is important for females to have their own thing. All right. I'm not gonna lie, he was, he's a good person in some ways, and in another ways, he's controlling. And you see, when you learn how a person operate and stuff like that, I know if I was still with him, I would have been much better in a fact, but would my state of mind be much better? I don't think so. Because having the money is good and it's also bad. Because let me tell you, if I say I want $10, I'm sure of getting the $10 and more. And if I say, for instance, I say today I want to go and do something and I need a certain amount of money, I'm gonna get it. And if I go back and I say I need money to do this, I'm going to get it. But you see, when it comes to keeping friends or going around family member, it was an it was a big issue because the more they will give you everything, but they want you to be in their control, so they can tell you when to go out, who to speak to, who not to speak to. I couldn't manage that. And I remember we had a little altercation, and I'm just giving you guys part of my story and how my journey started. And when I was there, we had a little altercation, and I look back to myself and I say, I don't want to live my life like this. I don't want to be in this type of situation. Yes, the money is good. Yes, I have money in my account. Yes, I can do anything that I want to do. Yes, he helped me with whatever I'm doing. But do I want to stay in a situation like that? No. I'm not the type of female who is going to sit down in misery because somebody is assisting me or they're giving me the things that I need. Am I gonna sit in a situation like that? No, I will not. Trust me. Even if I did stay, I know that things wouldn't have gotten better. Maybe we would have living like puss and dog. Because me, if I said I'm going somewhere, I'm gonna go no matter what the circumstance is, or because I think you should limit somebody in a because you're giving them money, you wanna control them. No, I don't believe in that. And because he was giving money, he feel as if yes, she control. First thing that he tried to do was try to get me to eat this big amount of food for put on weight. So that means that when I put on weight, I put on this amount of weight, I wouldn't go anywhere because guess what? Nobody now go wouldn't want me because I have on this amount of weight. And I I started doing little walks because I realized that I was putting I, I weigh almost 180 pounds at the time. And I said, no, I need to lose some of these weight. And I take the step and start losing the weight. I take the step and stop eating meat at the time. And I start to detox my body. It helps because you see when you certain habits that you have and you drop it, it help you not only mentally but emotionally. Always, I started feeling back more comfortable. I started going out by myself. There's nothing wrong with going out by yourself, you know. You see, sometimes if we take the time out and just go and chill somewhere by ourselves, we get to refresh our mind, we get new ideas and stuff like that. And it's good to have a book where you jot down everything. But what I do, instead of writing in a book, I use my other phone to jot down any plans, any ideas that I do have. I place it on my phone in the notepad. Anyway, cut long story short, seeing that he has a problem with me hanging around people and stuff like that, I wasn't the type of person who have this a lot of friends, you know, but I have a few friends that I could go to visit them, or mother just go by my house, right? Because even though I live with him, I had my own place. Because I always ensure that having my own place, having somewhere that's just in case if you and a person break up, you can go. You don't have to feel obligated to stay with them, even though they might be treating you bad. Because let me tell you this, most female don't try to secure a place for themselves. They believe, yes, because they live with this person, you should you should stay with them no matter what. Let me tell you this, you may be in a relationship with a person, you may have much in kids with a person, but that doesn't guarantee that your relationship is safe. You may be married to a person, but that still doesn't guarantee that your relationship is that safe. So if it's safe for the females them that get up, and thank you for the likes, that get up and have this bunch of kids for a man who don't even put on a promise ring on your finger and stuff. Welcome, welcome, the righteous alive with Patrick. Thank you so much. Good morning. So you see, because you're getting all the things, because you were with a man, you know, and you decide so you're gonna have a bunch of kids. Nothing wrong with having your kids, you know, but ensure that you are able to look after yourself just in case if he's not there, you have things, you don't have to be stooping that low. I met tell you, this guy was so good. Was he gave me everything, but when I said he was controlling, he was so controlling. And you know, I even saw him some time ago. And remember, you know, me and this person stopped talking years, and this person is still obsessed. You know, when somebody is obsessed, they're really obsessed with you. So sometimes, you know, we have to sit back and we have to look, and we have to really, I wonder, what was I thinking? Why was I with this person so long? But some of us females, not all of us, you know, some of us, because the benefits that we are getting is good, some of us tend to stay a little bit longer than we should, because the moment you see a red flag, we should have tried correct it, but we don't correct it because we're we don't want to hurt anybody feeling. And I I was this type of person where you could be doing me the worst thing, I wouldn't just get up and say something. I would wait until my cup over full, then I would make this burst out. But for the person that I am right now, the moment that something comes across, I am gonna deal with the same speed. I'm not gonna leave it for tomorrow or for anything else to build up on it. So I'm saying this to females: ensure that you have your own things. It doesn't matter the relationship that you are in. And if you are in a relationship and you see that it's not going, don't think so because getting married to the person will change the situation. It will not change the situation. You're in a relationship, you can't even do certain things, you can't go certain places, you can't hang about with nobody at all. And you're thinking that you getting married to a narcissistic person who is controlling, you can't go nowhere, you can't do nothing, nothing that you do never please them. Do you think that you getting married to that person gonna change the situation? You're not going to change the situation. It's gonna it's gonna remain the same way. You see, that's why so many persons are struggling with mental illness, you know, because you have all these feeling caged up, so everything just locked up in a bottle and tossed aside. And then when you come find yourself out of the relationship, you know, you enter into a different relationship. Guess what? You take the same problem because you are attracted to these narcissistic persons. So you tend to pick up somebody because you have low self-esteem. You're going for the same type of person. I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm just talking about things that I've seen, things that I've gone through. And when I create, as I said, I'm giving you the reason why I started the channel. And when I was with this narcissistic person, in order for me to just obey what he says, I created this channel. I created two channels, my main channel and this channel, Vibes with Sexy Juliana and Vibes with Juliana. I created those two channels, and the reason why I created the channel was to just have something to keep my mind going, take my mind off of things. And by me coming here, sitting down, having a conversation with you guys back then was the best thing that I've could ever done for myself. I know things wasn't going fast as how I would want it, but it's a one cocoa full basket. And let me tell you, I come across some nice persons on this YT platform that we still communicate every day, or if not every day, every other day. But with me starting this platform, it was the best thing because I see it as a form of therapy. I see it where a lot of person that don't have a voice can be heard through me, right? Because I don't hide anything from my audience. I mean, I come out with everything into the home, but time to come, you guys will get a step by step process journey of my life, what I've been through, what I'm still going through. Because let me tell you this, every day that you wake up is a new challenge. There's no one is perfect. But you see, when you find somebody that can that want the same thing that you want, it's a blessing. Sometimes you get stuck with persons that should have only be a part of your life for a short period of time. But because we fail to let go, because a lot of females are suffering from low self-esteem. Self-esteem is low. You tend to cling to the person that you know is not good for you. You know the person is not the right one, but because you're afraid of starting over, yeah, hang on. And that was what I was doing. I was afraid of starting over, not so much of low self-esteem, because my self-esteem was never low and will never be low. You understand? But I think to hang on close to the person, and it had helped me, because guess what? Now that I am married, now I know how to be treated. I know how to treat somebody else, because you see how you want to be treated. Ensure that you're treating the person the same way that you'd want to be treated, because a lot of us want, we watch too much, you call it, romantic movies, so we tend to want this Prince Charming. There's nothing to want the Prince Charming, the one that will ride up on a white horse and rescue you. There's nothing wrong with that. But come to reality, come here. Those are just movie tales, okay? Those are just tales. There's no Prince Charming. You have to set the boundaries. You have to, if you're going to a relationship and you see that you guys are not compatible, not stick. If the person is not willing to change, I think it's time for you to go. But always ensure that you seek help. Don't just sit down in a situation, because I was sitting down in a situation, and I'm not gonna lie, when I say the money part was okay, it was okay. Because girl get to change her hairstyle, girl get to wear the latest things, the wear, I have get the latest things. So I didn't see it at the time as a problem until we have an altercation. When we have that altercation, I still even have the marks on my finger where the person sunk their teeth in my hand. I still have the mark on my ring finger. And I say, you know what? Every time I look back I look on my finger, and I saw this big teeth mark in my finger where I could have lost one of my finger. I look back and I say, oh God, I thank you, because it could have been worse, but God allowed me time to get out of the situation that I was in. And trust me, you see, God, it's when God at work, God is working. So you may see somebody out there struggling, or going through something, you don't know what they are coming from. So you see, when you see people I serve God, or try to serve God, and you see God I open some doors, nobody bad mind them, because you don't know where they're coming from. Okay? That's why I don't envy anybody. I don't get jealous of anybody, because I don't know what they have been through. You understand? I don't know what they are going through. Because let me tell you this. No matter how you see a person come on this platform here and smiling as if everything is good, it's when the camera shuts off, and they reach back to reality. Oh boy, trust me, that's the time when reality kicks in, and they feel down, depressed, moody. That's why I say, always have a friend that you can communicate with, because sometimes, even though you say you like to be alone, you don't want this bag of friend, but it's always good to have somebody who you can trust, who you can talk with, because storing information up here will damage your head space, and you don't want that. You don't want that. So you want to have persons in your corner where you can talk with. You can always tell them what you're going through. And most of us, we just have a trust issue, so we unable to trust persons to tell them what we are actually going through, because a lot of persons out there are going through hell, you know. A lot of persons out there are suffering, and you wouldn't know if you don't go in their space. If you don't go in their space, you will not know, because a lot of persons, they are so good at hiding things. They are so good at covering up what they are going through. But me, look at my face. I'm not gonna cover up anything. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. If I am in a situation where I am down, I am hot, let me tell you, being in a situation, not able to talk, not able to do certain things, will give you high blood pressure. Come on now. It will give you high blood pressure, because you locked everything up in your mind. You don't able to talk. You're not able to do the things that you would normally do. So what you think that gonna do to your body? It gonna take a toll on your body. It's going to damage your self-esteem. Yeah? So don't battle nothing up in your mind, because when you battle everything up and stuff, it damage your health. You gain this bag of complication. You have, let me tell you, you see, our mind is the biggest battlefield. Okay, our mind is our biggest enemy, because it will tell you things that don't go so. But one thing we learn from being around a narcissistic person, to have patience. I learned to have patience because I was with a narcissistic person. I learned to value myself more. I learned to put myself before anybody else. And you know, over the years, I've leaving this person that I was with this person for a good time, and after we broke up, you know, I end up finding myself dating somebody who I think is a narcissistic person as well. Because at the time, you're not think about certain things. You're not thinking. I guess when you're young and you're not thinking about the life itself, you're just living for the moment and stuff. You will end up in the same situation. But what I'm grateful for, there was no physical abuse, but emotionally, they will blackmail you. But I learned to have patience, and because I learned to have patience in those situations that I was in, I am more able to detect them, and I know that, hey, this is not what I want, so I'm gonna move on. Now I'm with a person, I am married and everything, and I am more comfortable. Even though back then I had everything that I want, I may not have everything that I want right now, but I know that God is turning around the story. Because you see, in life, for you to have or for you to achieve something, you have to go through a process. Life is a journey. So we all, no matter how big you see a person be, everybody go through a process. We are a diamond, in the rough. I am a diamond in the rough. Okay? So sometimes we just need somebody to brush us off, polish us, and change our story. It's when God ready for brush us off, um, beautify us. Oh God, it's when God blessing upon our life. It everybody can tell because there's this extra glow that you have when you come in contact with the man upstairs. So the man upstairs are the boss. So you see when me wake up a morning time, me thank God, you know. I have to give God praise because I could have been through a worse situation than what I have gone through. But because of God, I am out of the situation. I remember after leaving, while I was with the person, I used to do my chicken business. So guess what? I have money. I had money when I was with the first person. I had money. I didn't have to touch my goods money. And because I have those money that I was getting from my chicken, I could I able to save, I could I able to buy here, I could I able to do this, I could I able to do that. No, I'm on a different journey. I don't have the chicken business again because I pulled down my cook, guys. Now what I do, I still have a business because no matter what relationship that I've been through or been in, I've always got a business going because I believe in having my things for myself. I don't like to ask for help. I don't like to ask people to for money. And if I have to get up and I have to ask you for something, trust me, I'm not gonna ask for it. So I believe in having my own money. So first, when I was with the first narcissistic person, I had a chicken business that my money start. Every business that you see me have or had, my money start my own business. I never get no handouts. And the money that I get from my YouTube channel, that's what I use to start my business. And it's what I actually still using to do my business. Even now, I change the type of topics that I used to post over on my main platform. And even over on this platform now, because this channel was monetized before, but it got demonetized. And now I'm actually trying to work back on the hours. And that's the only thing I need help with right now. Help with the watch hours. I need help with the person watching the video to full. I need help with person actually liking up the video. I don't know why, but when persons come and they watch the video, they don't like to like up the video. And you know, when you like the video up, it push your video to a wider audience. Anyway, as I'm saying, every relationship that I go through, always have my own money, always have my own business, always able to make ends meet, and I have always could I do more than the person that I'm with. Okay, so no, I'm not doing the chicken business again. No, I have a closed business. I also have a small business where I sell lotion, spray, and all of these things, body wash, shower gel, you name it all. So that's my little business for my personal self. Let me show you guys my other box here, so with my other things and my so. So lotion, shower gel. So I'm the type of person who like to save. I like to save. So you see when a person's going out and Gallant not spending wastefully. I don't spend money foolishly. I will save. I like to save for rainy day because trust me, if you're in a relationship and the person is down, you should be able to uplift that person, to help that person out, to, to get back on them foot. That's what I believe. So this lotion, I have them in all different flavor. Shower gel, I have them in all different flavor, and they smell really good. So I uh, this is so this is another lotion. These are the things that I have for myself. So whenever I get my YouTube money, I take my time to buy things. I buy things that I know can turn around, things that I can look back on. Yes, but I just that's why I'm grateful for everybody who has been supporting, my main channel, persons who have watched the video, person who subscribed to the channel, who has been helping me. I really do appreciate it. The only thing I'm not doing right now, I don't go on the road as often as I should. And because guys, I cannot manage the heat. Because once I'm in the heat, my pressure go up. So I'll go out sometime if person order, because a lot of person have my number. Because as I say, I also advertise my business over on Instagram. So persons will have my number, and if they want something they call me and the order it, I send it wherever they are. I may, if I can go there to deliver, we meet up at a place, they collect the item. That's how I've been doing things. And if I'm unable to go out on the road, I give my husband the things and he will deliver to whoever I need to get. If he have to sell them for me, he will also do that. And you know that's the greatest thing about having a husband like mine. Trust me, that man don't make nothing be a problem to him. It's when you have a team, and I think that what we need to have in our relationship, we need to have a team. Don't try to run competition with your partner, because a lot of person in a relationship, they're actually running secret competition with each other. I help my husband help me. Because let me tell you this, if I see my husband business, because as I said, I started a business, I give it to him. Okay, I'm not the one who grab. A lot of person might think that I am the one grabbing, but no, actually I'm the one that turning around situation. And what I do for my husband and what my husband do for me, as I said, we are a team. We are a team player. We don't fight against each other. And we don't envy nobody for them have. So we live within our needs. Okay? So if I see that his business is going down and whatever money that I have or I get from my other business, from my business, I'm gonna put it in his business. Until him show ungratefulness, we're good for now. But me, my eyes are open. My eyes are always open. So you see, anytime me see ungratefulness, then time there, nobody not see my money. And I'm the type of person who likes to give than really like to receive from persons. Because I don't really want, I don't want nobody have nothing over me. And I have been this way from ever since. From I know me have sense, I like to give than to receive, because you see when you be on the receiving end at all time, people will disrespect you. People will style in the most way. So through that, I like to be the one giving than the one actually receiving. But anyways, me starting coming back to me starting this the YouTube channel, especially my main YouTube channel. I'm gonna type the name in so you guys can see it. See me starting my channel, it helped me a lot. It has helped me because where I wasn't able to earn an income, with me having the channel, I was able to earn an income where I didn't have to depend on anyone to support me or to help me. So my YouTube channel, it has helped me a long way, and trust me, now I'm grateful, because no matter how small it might be, I use it to do something. Because trust me, you can start a business with at least a $5,000. $5,000 can give you a fair amount of stuff that you can start it up. Even if you have to buy like a dozen things and start off your business, it's good to have a business. Even if you're working for somebody, it's good to have a small business, because you see, when you're if they put if they decided that they're going to fire you or they're going to lay you off, you have a backup plan. Always have a black backup plan. No matter what you're doing, it's good to have another income. I call it my second income. My channel is my first income. My small business is my second income. So when one fail, the other one is there to back me up. You understand? When I have a trailer load of people where I'm helping or I'm giving things to. So whatever I have, it goes a far away. There's a little is much when God is in it. And trust me, God has been a tower of strength for me. Because sometimes when I think say things not gonna work out, God let it work out. Sometimes God will just send a destiny helper. Because people, when they post the things, on their platforms, I am on all social media platform. Whoa. Sorry guys. I'm on all social media platform. So yes, when I post things, people will see and people will recognize my face. And then we all come up to me in the street and say, oh, I know you, I see up on TikTok or I see up on YouTube. I had this young man that came up to me. I was in Ochi selling clothes, and he was walking with his mother. And he came up and he said, me know you. And I was like, where you know me from? Cause me selling in the street so you will see me. And somebody said, no, I know you. I see you on YouTube, I see you on TikTok. I'm like, whoa. I may tell us the mother came to buy one t-shirt, and the mother ended up buying 5 t-shirts from me. And ever since she come and she support me, she still support my husband up to today day. You understand? It's all about how you deal with people. Sometimes people see you on social media and they feel comfortably enough to approach you, and they like your spirit, because people will see you and like you for who you genuinely are. Because that's why I tell people, say, you see how you behave, write your recommendation. Yeah, that's why I don't disrespect people. I'm not the type of person, I wasn't brought up like that to be disrespectful to people. But Doesn't say if you mess with me without me messing with you, I won't disrespect you. I will disrespect you. Worse if I know I not trouble you. I'm not a type of person who go around causing problem with people. No. I was brought up good. I was brought up in a good, respectable by respectable people. And trust me, my auntie and my mother and father do a good job with me, raising me to the type of person that I am today. Trust me. I know my auntie would have go all out. For me, is that the only problem? I am a little bit stubborn. I believe in giving people second chances. I believe that all of us are equal, no matter what the situation is, or no matter what. We think that, I don't think that we are better than anybody. All of us was created in God image. So I treat everybody equal. Yeah. So Uncle me is stubborn enough. I am stubborn. You couldn't tell me something. You say if I see it with my two eyes, man not gonna believe. So if you go down at the bottom of the sea and it come back and tell me say shark down there, I heard you the first time that you talk, but I wanna see for myself. And that's the issue that a lot of person will have with me. I'm a risk taker. I don't know if that's good or that's bad, but I like to take risk. Risk. It doesn't make sense to sit down and you're not learning anything. You don't have any experience. I want to learn things. I want to have experience. So when I get old, I have something to talk about. I want to create my own memories. So when I get old, I am able to say, oh, some go through this when I'm much younger. Just like, oh, I am able to talk, I can able to say, that I was with a narcissistic person that didn't want me to have friends, that didn't want me to go around anybody at all. They just want me to be in their circle. But you know what, the beauty will come out of being with that narcissistic person. He wasn't so bad enough, but he teaches me how to be more independent, how to save more. Yeah. But I am this type of person. My hands are free. I will see that you need help, and if I can assist, I will do so. When I go see you want help, I'm gonna have the resource so I can help you and sit back. I am not that type of friend. I am not that type of girlfriend. I am not that type of associate. Even if you're not friend like that, and I see that you need help, I will assist you along the journey. That has been a part of my nature. My dad was like the same type of thing. My dad would help people, and I guess I get it from him. Cause that man will have him last. And my father, when my father was alive, and if my father was alive today, I know that he would have been so proud. You understand? I'm grateful. As I said before, you have to give God thanks for everything. Because as I say, being with that person that narcissistic, he helped me along the way. And I am grateful. I have love and respect for that person, because trust me, if I see him tomorrow and he's down on his face and I have the last, I will take it and give it to him. And the reason why, because I remember kindness. I remember how he teaches me to make money. Because myself when him teach me to make money, him teach me to make money. Anybody that was in a relationship with, we didn't left on a bad terms or anything like that. We left on terms where we never have no big old fight, we never have no showdown. But we just know that here what time come that I had was to separate from them. And I realized say here what we're better off be either being friends or stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with being friends, but set boundaries. Okay? I don't communicate with him or with none of them. But if I see them on the road, or see him on the road, a matter of fact, and he needs help and I can help, mega assist. Because as me say, I remember kindness, I remember goodness. There's nothing that person do for me, I forget. I don't forget. So if you do good for me, I remember. If you do bad to me, I still remember. Trust me. Oh God. When I say life, it may not be 100% as oh I would want it to be, but I am grateful, I am grateful. No, I'm on a different journey. I'm not the type of person where you go see, them bugger here. You're not gonna see me in them bugger wig business. You're not gonna see me. So you see back then, let me show you. Guys, I have wig here. All I need to do is I have different length wig and stuff like that. Plus when I give it, because as I said, my hand free. My hand is this type of free. So I'm more, I love my locks. You see my locks. My locks is my beauty. My hair is my beauty. And I love this journey that I'm on right about now. My locks, I will never pull my locks again. You're not gonna see me in bagay wig business. This only wear three time. Three time I ever wear this wig. See, and it's still, see, three time I ever wear. I'm not fussy. I don't fussy about anything at all. Clothes is not the problem. Because as I said, I sell clothes. So clothes not gonna be my problem. I will never be my problem. But I'm grateful for that because I remember back then things wasn't like that. Yeah, you have one or two people who send clothes to a foreign or something. But as I said, I'm not the type of person who like to depend on anybody. I don't like to be a bother to people. So I always would buy my little cheap and clean stuff then. I'll put myself together. Guys, this is how I keep my ear, Right now, I only have 3 weeks right about now. 3 weeks left back. Out of all the weeks that I did have, I only have three. Two black and a burgundy. So I wanna put on the burgundy one. Don't know when yet. Maybe hopefully by next month. And next month is gonna be my anniversary. So I may just install that for that day. But until then, my locks, I will be beating my locks. I love my locks. See, my locks can barely can catch up now. I remember when my locks could even catch. There was nothing for it to catch. So, as I say, guys, love yourself and don't let nobody put you down. Don't get jealous over what you see people have or envy anybody because you don't know what they have been through. You don't know their story. And don't read a book by the cover. Get to know the person before you judge the person. Because a lot of you guys out there are judging persons wrongfully. So get to know the person. And the next thing is, if you don't like a person, you don't have to really communicate with that person. You don't have to watch the person. You don't have to socialize yourself with the person. If you don't like the person, just stay away. Stay to your lane and let them stay in their lane. But you see, when you get up and you are gonna hate a person without a cause, guess what you do? You're gonna damage yourself, because you see, when that person go on their knee and them start to pray, gotta go answer them prayer. It may not be fast or quick like how you think, but God still gonna answer them prayer. So don't bad mind nobody, don't get jealous, and don't hate people. Love everybody just as how you'd want Christ to love you. Yeah. So sometimes you can't stand their ways, but you have to learn to tolerate people. Okay? Anyway, guys, it takes 1 hour and I will be ending this stream. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to be notified each and every time I drop a video. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna make a video today, seeing that I just did this live stream. I'm not gonna make a video. The time are a little bit bleaky, so I'm just gonna I may do a live stream over on my main channel. Not sure. Or maybe just turn on the live, or just turn it on. See, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I know say I'm gonna finish have my oats, my oatmeal. I'm gonna finish have that, and I'm gonna drink some more water, and I have some bush tea when I used to like detox my body, because I'm trying to lose this weight. I don't have a lot of weight, but I'm trying to shed few more pounds, because I past the 140 range. I'm never want past the 140. So I'm trying to detox my body, trying to lose the weight, and to remain more healthy. Plus, I have sinus problem, so I try clear up my sinus. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I love you all, and I will see you guys in a next live stream or in a video. Thank you so much. Let me put this back. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Love you all. Bye. Why it is not clicking? What's going on?